Hi, it's Wind Waker.
Oh boy. Well, the wind did indeed wake.
I'm Gerald Garen, hello.
I'm Aaron the Black Dragon. Well, that was one heck of an intro. I kind of thought you were gonna go like you're just gonna fall all the way from the top and we're like, ugh. Hello, welcome everyone. I mean, yours was also chaotic.
Because the thing was an asshole.
I mean, they always are. They always is. Where the heck are you trying to go right now?
Somewhere over there.
Somewhere down in this dungeon where statues live and they scream at you funny and look how they spin and explode. Gorgeous! Anyway, probably should get Makoro up here as well.
Yeah, because I'm at the correct spot.
Yeah, and you probably will need Makoro for whatever the heck you're gonna do next.
At the correct spot.
Correct spot.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Well, this the dungeon of Makar is essentially a joke of, hey, where's Makar? And Makar got wrecked.
Pretty much. Also, high wind, please.
Well, you should probably rest up over there a little bit and then get attacked by these things that just kind of stuck together. Well, not gonna say that is good that it worked out, but that's also kind of bullshit how that worked out.
Over there.
And you did it. Hello, I'm here. The cutest rattle in the whole world. Do the Crocs in Breath of the Wild also rattle?
I think they do.
Good, because that would have been such an adorable little detail to just cut out of your game. And out of the lore, which would be such a shame. Different question. The Kokiri aren't back in Breath of the Wild, or are they?
Nope, they aren't.
So they still cut the Kokiri out of the universe. They brought back the Thoras and the...
To be honest, the Koroks are supposed to be the Kokiri now.
Yeah.
Because the Decapre says as much.
Will we be able to see any Soras in this game? But really, there aren't any Sora in...
Well, there was the spirit of one.
Yeah, the spirit, but live ones.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, the only hint at that the Sora still exists we had with the spirit of the one. But we also don't know how long that one has been dead for. Because we also have as the spirit for Makar, a Kokiri, which is also we don't know how long they've been dead for. So Makar is really in a bad spot. That was really not. Makar really got sliced and diced there a lot.
No,
Makar.
our little onion.
Oh, that's why we're crying so much. I want to point out it's funny how you check down there what you're playing, with it being right behind you as well.
I know.
Play as a little ditty. So it's kind of interesting to try and figure out how long everything's been kind of dead for. Because you don't ever get a real reading on how long these spirits are actually been dead. And... well, that That attack just got 4 hits. What? Brutality? No, 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 no. Can't show that. No violence in our games. Pause screen. That's good. Do that more.
Oh god.
But that one hits like a truck. You probably should have focused on the hearts and not the money. You worked hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. How did you not knock that head off? It just really lost you there though. Well, the red ones were like really scary, if I remember that correctly. But there's a thing that I would have loved to see is not just change the armor of them, but also give them a different weapon. That would have been really nice. Like give them even bigger swords.
Oh yeah, I just remembered when I played Wind Waker HD on my own, I managed to make a photo of this particular Dark Knight where just his chest was visible, and the game still said it was okay for a figurine.
No, that's fine. We're gonna make a bust out of that. Like a literal bust and nothing else.
Breasting boobily.
Yeah. The way he looked at you like, okay there kid. Ooh, that was a little bit sketch.
There we go.
That worked out. Hurt a lot, I wanna point out.
Yeah,
but
I took a lot of damage.
worked out nonetheless. Hearts. And I also want to point out, you really nicely arranged all of the 3 swords along the same line of the wall there.
Nice.
Like really just, no, that is where the swords go. We do not put the swords anywhere else. This is the designated sword spot. I cannot reiterate how much the swords need to go along that wall. Don't put the swords anywhere else.
It does not spark joy otherwise.
No, they need to be along that wall.
God, what a topical reference of mine.
So anyway, now we have
need to
the
be-
big key. Now we need to go down there. I think we only need to go back to the place with the big hole in the ground, and then we need to go down there somehow, somewhere. If I'm not completely wrong, I'm so happy for you that you did not throw my car down the pit. I mean, in this episode, in the last 2 episodes, all of the jokes about my car and so really wrote themselves with my car's name. But please don't throw my car down the pit. He may be a little onion, but he's also our car. I think you just need to go down, right?
Yep.
You would, yeah. Yeah, there's a chest still in here. Oh, good. But why is there not a chest in here?
Because if I remember correctly, the chest only appears once you break through all the parts in the floor there.
Oh, interesting. Oh, then use the hammer or bomb.
I don't know if that works, but to be honest, I've also never really tried.
Let's try that, because if any of those 2 options work for us, that would make this a lot faster than to fall down, go around, fall down, go around. Let's just try it, I'd say. I left you to leave for a moment on that 1 slot because you need to... Oh, wait. Oh. There you go, have the hammer there. Let's see if that works. Hammer doesn't do the trick. Okay.
Bummer.
Let's try the bombs. I hope they work. No, well...
They really want you to use the boots.
Well... Really roundabout that whole thing.
Oh, I think since you went that one already, I don't have to do that one.
I don't know. Oh yeah, because I went on the middle one. Ah, interesting. Now they are back, so depending on where you go through a certain enemy group may spawn. That's interesting. Because I went down the middle one beforehand and also the hands appeared. So that means one of them will probably activate these statues here. What were they called again?
Armos.
Armos, yeah. But the small ones and the big ones are armors, right? There's no like distinct difference between them, right?
I think there's no distinction.
I mean, there's a big difference between them, but in terms of name giving, yeah, now they are. That could have been a nice threefer. We kind of just stood there and were like, will you stand up, please? Just try a normal swing. I think the spin attack takes too much time.
Please.
I like how they move in a group, like, we're going, we're on a vacation, we need to go places. We are adults with very important things to do. There you go. And you did it! And all you got for that was one heart. Rude. Well, one more hole to go through and then you're good. That barely did not work out. There you go. I'm curious to see what the heck we're gonna get for that.
Oh.
Oh, more slimes, that's what we're gonna get. Perfect. Some green jute jelly. And ba-doing. Well, oops, that did not work. That kind of backfired. Let's try it again. Ba-dong.
There you go.
Well, let's see what's behind this treasure chest. Is it a key?
It's a treasure chest.
Oh, treasure charts. Not really gonna complain about that, but might complain about it a little bit at least. So now to your right, there should be something. Maybe further up, not all the way down. Because we need to go somewhere into the right, and then...
I think this thing opens up with trees from Bakar.
Okay, so we need to find out where to plant more trees. Oh yeah, that's right. You can go deeper here. But why you using Link then? Why not just possess Makar and go around as Makar? Since we need to go down anyway.
I should wanted to look.
Something tells me all the way up probably are some trees that we need to plant.
Looks like it.
I would expect so. Since we have not really checked all the way up that much. You see anything interesting? But there's whatever's behind that flip door there. And there's a button to push. And the wind blows you towards the wall so that you can really get over there. There's 2 buttons here.
I think just for opening the flip door.
Nothing else though.
Come on.
Really rude how the wind just pins you onto one side. Well, kind of just stood there for a moment. So where are more like things to do for my car?
Hey!
See, it's not just swinging balls, they actually go and try to snatch my car.
I've never noticed that before.
I also never noticed that, I didn't know that that's what they do, but apparently they aim specifically for anything that goes by them. Or at least my car. So that looks like something should appear here. If we take a look, maybe you need, but all the way up we cannot go there. So we only have one place in here that we have not gone through, and that is the one flip door. But we cannot open that from here. That was where my car got abducted. You think we can go in there? How about we try to go back to where my car got abducted, taken away from us, and see if that will bring us anywhere, because right now we seem to be a little bit stuck here.
Yeah, I think that's...
And it seems like because here's nothing else, and that's the only place then left that we can go, because everything is down where we cannot go to right now, so... Go back to where we lost my car originally. And you need to go to the other side. Lost my car on the left, not the right. And let's see if that may shed some light onto our situation. See, that's also one thing with this dungeon is, it seems like we're so close to the end, there's really not a lot to do. We have the big key and everything, we have the dungeon item, and there's not a lot of rooms left to explore, and still it's really not clearly visible where to go.
Mm.
And I mean, yeah, maybe it is meant to be like, hey, remember where you got separated, go back there, check that out, but it's still a little bit not the clearest. So let's see if that... No, there's a whiz row. That definitely wasn't there before. Oh, can you use your quackling hook? Yeah, you can grapple up where the trees are. I think the hook shot, yeah, we got that. We got there. So that was kind of fun. It's kind of funny how they more so sound like, ah, come on, that was really annoying, more than, ah, I got hurt by an arrow, I just got shot in the face by an arrow. It's more like an, ah, come on, seriously? Why would you do that? In the vein of, oh, I can't believe you've done that. You know what that means?
No.
Is a dude just sits in front of the PC, is talking about something, and then another one comes in, slaps him in the face, and is just like, oh, I can't believe you've done that, and that's it. I don't know more about the context of that. But it's just the pure line delivery that you get that's just made it a real meme.
Never saw that meme.
Kind of fun, because it looks so staged, and the line delivery is just amazing. Something's smoking over here. Did you just throw my car down the pit? No, my car... You parked my car really close to a pit. Hello. You nearly killed me.
It's not a bottomless pit.
Did that. Pretty sure you have to go and fly over, plant some trees so that you can hookshot your way up there. Wow. Camera's a little bit lopsided for some reason. That was kind of interesting how the camera was a little bit at an angle there.
Yeah.
Camera put a little bit of a Dutch angle on everything. Yeah, maybe try and shoot those down before. Excuse me. Oh, you can shoot them. You know. Hello up there. Come here, let me kill you. The other one's still down there though, isn't it? Or did you take it out?
No, I think the other one is still alive.
Gosh, dang it.
Like that one Portal song. Excuse
And
me?
Exactly the same spot where it knocked you down from. Let's try that again. But this time with all skulls taken care of. Suddenly just to screw with you, another skull spawns up there. It's like, no, the great papyrus. Just gonna show up out of nowhere. Two more, and then we're good with planting trees. Be careful, or they're gonna grab you and put you back into the same jail cell as before, which they will not in fact lock up again. They just put you back in there and be like, now you be a good one and stay there.
Macaws will be fine. I've just put him in a hiding spot.
Isn't it what happens the first time in the Lost Bastion or Forsaken Bastion? What's it called? Cursed Bastion?
Forsaken Fortress.
Forsaken Fortress. When you get captured, you escape from that the first time, and then every other time they capture you, they just put you back in, but the door's still wide open.
No, the door isn't open. You crawl through like a little tunnel. Also, I can't find Macaros anymore. Where is he?
Don't know. Cut the grass maybe.
There he is.
Ah, you found him. Look at the little baby.
Yeah. You know, like what the Breath of the Wild chorus say?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this was necessary.
Good. So it was not just hey, look what we have here. Maybe try and do the jump down. Come on. Bye. I wonder if we will ever see Makoro again. Makar, sorry. Up there, he was up there.
Did you wait? Where did you see him?
He stands up on the grate.
Does he?
Yeah, he is up on the grate.
I can't see him.
I don't know if you can see him from down there because I'm not sure if it was on like a mesh or a full tile.
Oh.
Also, it got pushed away, but there he is.
Oops.
Well, Makar should be used to being sliced and diced by this point, since in the first half of this dungeon... No, was it in the first half? No, that was when you took over already.
Yeah.
You kind of parked him where one of these like sickle things was going back and forth.
Okay, this is like shortcut back. Well, shortcut.
It's an elevator. It elevates this whole dungeon to another place. But that's not good. A bow and arrow, also called a barrow. I'm also gonna give you that, maybe. And then maybe that.
Who is a rope?
Who is a rope? You is a rope. No, that's probably not what you wanted to aim at. Oh yeah, the spores. Probably still can make them fly around if you use the leaf. Did you get him? No. He's right in front of you. Where is he? I can't see him. Smack. Shummack. And another one. Surprisingly enough, it feels like this deals way less damage than you would expect it to do.
Oops.
Let me play a song for you. No! And take that thing out. Nice. I think there's a treasure chest somewhere in here. Looking at the map, I can only see your face, but I assume I'm correct. Yeah, no, there's a treasure chest in here. Don't ask me how to get that though. Not like I know. Yep, there we go. Still can hurt you. Well. That was a really good hiding spot.
Mm-hmm.
With a giant, well behind the giant Moai-esque stone face. That looked really fun, animation-wise. Like completely stunned and then just like click and drag. How did you get that goblin over here? Well, click and drag. I clicked him, I dragged him. And there he was. Nothing there. So, where is the last thing? There's the button. So that's one thing that you definitely need. Maybe push that before you do anything else. Like dragging down that face. Now you have your way forward. That's exactly why I wanted you to push the button first. Because now you don't have to go all the way back up. You just need to get close enough to somehow reach that enemy. Or be able to see it. Technically you could try and shoot it with bow and arrow from here. Because then you would not need to go all the way back up. And if you shoot it down, then that also makes our life a little bit easier. But that's not gonna work that way. Yeah. So was that everything? Good. There we go, got a treasure chest. What was the boss in this dungeon again? I cannot remember the boss. But we're gonna see it in a moment anyway. Now the treasure charge. Only 2 more rooms before we get to the boss. It's got just shake. Weird.
What is weird?
It looked like for a moment, I don't know why, as if the boss skull on the dungeon map just shook. Oh yeah, it does a little knack knack.
Yeah, it does.
I never realized that, but it does a little knack knack every now and then. Really fun.
There's a lot of small fun details in this game.
Yeah. Like the fact that they give those armors like Mario noses and stashes as well.
Okay, I need...
A car. Would suspect my car over there. And needs to plant something to make that stop, or push a button somewhere to make that stop.
From what it looks like, I need to plant something.
And the question is that inside of some wind streams or not?
I think it's behind the wind streams.
A little bit difficult to tell with the way the wind is textured. Yeah, looks to be right behind that. It's actually kind of nice, quote unquote, that there's no like bottomless pits everywhere, but you just fall down and have to crawl back up. So they're at least really nice in that regard. I'm actually gonna give you... Since we probably will use that more so than anything else right now. But that was an interesting method of taking them out. Well, not good. Come on, there we go. It's nice that we finally have the hook shot. Traverse a little bit around faster. And that is not... There is one more item, right? Is there?
What?
No. That's all the items we can have, right? Or do we miss one?
No, I think that's all the items.
So there's a lot of wind blowing again. I think that's where you need the iron boots to go forward again. Wasn't it like a thing? You were kind of able to put two behind one, weren't you? Like if you timed it for when the other one is there and you just pushed it a little bit forward, weren't you able to have two behind one? And now there's only one left that can be a problem.
You have to do it, so you can, because you have three of them, and you need one of them to get over that small gap there.
So it's not just good metagaming, it is a necessity. Well, but yeah, this is like the second part of this dungeon where I feel like it's a little bit obnoxious because this part feels a little bit like padding.
It does take
Because
a bit.
the first part of the dungeon goes by surprisingly fast, I wanna say. Like, you go in there, you do your thing with Makar, Makar gets abducted, you go around, you get Makar back and have everything. And then you are nearly done with the dungeon already when you look at the map. And then once you start doing all of the other things, it's so much more time that you have to like take with everything that it just feels like there was a lot more padding involved than needed to be.
A little bit.
Like this dungeon feels like they had a really fun and solid dungeon and then they were like, oh dang, the dungeon is too short, it needs more. And then they started to pad it out with like the block shoving puzzle or the room beforehand where you needed to climb up the whole place to get the door to unlock with defeating all the with pushing the button actually, not even defeating all the enemies. But it just kind of felt like padding. And this room here as well feels just like, hey, we have that item, let's do that with that as well, so that that mechanic is used and the dungeon is a little bit longer. Which I don't know, with the dungeon that Melanie had, it did not feel as like padding heavy. Well, yes, there's the light redirection and everything that takes some time as well, but it at least was a little bit more cleverly created and brought into this whole thing, I feel. Yeah, don't know. I just don't really like the dungeon. But let me know what you think of the dungeon and how wrong I am about my opinion. That was not the note you needed to play. I can't wait for the big moment when we play the song again for a long time and Link is just like, loop over, loop begins again. Still the one thing where I think to myself, I wish they would have done it better, but yeah. Now it's just making for a fun and quirky animation. So, something tells me you will need that one in the boss fight. You have these already equipped. Maybe the deck you'll leave? I don't know. I really cannot remember what the boss fight in this dungeon was. Like, I can't remember one bit what the boss fight was. Makar, you play nice out here. I still have no clue what it is, but the thing that came to my mind immediately was, oh, the stand enemy from Twilight Princess, which I really fucking loved, by the way.
Oh,
with
the spinner, right?
Yeah, with the spinner, the giant skull thing.
That was a really good.
That was a fun boss. I really do not remember that thing.
It has probably the best battle theme in this game.
I don't remember it at all. Even now seeing it, I'm like, have I seen that thing before? And how many cycles are you planning on taking? 2?
How many it takes?
Just enough. Also, I want to point out that this fight, in a way, is a showcase of their fluid dynamics.
Yeah.
But not with the water, which would have made way too much sense in this game, but with sand.
Yeah, because the water goes for that cartoony art style one.
Yeah. These little worms are really bugging you. And now there's even more worms here. Whoa, big worm.
Also, shoutouts to the first Hyrule Warriors because it has a phenomenal remix of this battle theme.
I don't remember where it was used. And I played through all of Hyrule Warriors. Oh, come on.
Ah, fuck.
So many worms! I feel like I'm playing a round of Magic the Gathering Commander against a friend of mine who has the fucking worm call engine. You do not want the worm call engine. Well, maybe you as a player would want it, but you don't want to have that thing against you. Especially with this commander, that just uses that in way too much of this devastating method.
Hearts?
Hard.
Hearts.
And there it goes. Scary. It's so fun to see the shifting of the sand in this fight. Like they really did something interesting with that. Have you decided you're finally fed up with all of these worms?
Yes.
But you still constantly get eaten up by them. Really just vibing to the music. The song is really good. That it? That it?
Nice.
Except for you getting eaten like 3 times or so.
Yeah, because the lock-on kept going to the worms, and manually aiming at the thing you need to pull is a bit difficult, so
Yeah. Especially when said other worms are constantly around you and harassing you. And there it is back.
They probably thought that that sand moving like this looked really satisfying, so they made it a gameplay mechanic in Skyward Sword.
Maybe.
Dude, have you ever seen have you ever used the magic blow gust bellows in Skyward Sword and blow away all the sand? It's
never-
really fun. It's really fun and satisfying for some reason.
Maybe we make a video where we only do that for like an hour. The Gust Char podcast. Anyway,
Like what's that power washing game
yeah,
called?
Power Wash Simulator.
It's just with the gust bellows.
Yeah. Hey, wait, since Power Wash Simulator is on the Switch now, maybe get in touch with one another. Maybe you can do something there, huh? On the Switch, get the gust bellows, just blow away all the dust. They probably will never do that.
Probably not.
But try, because that would be fun. And for a lot of people would probably a reason to buy that game on Switch again, even if they have it on Steam or somewhere else.
And for some reason, Power Wash Simulator has crossover with Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Wanna point out, and that's kind of fucking rude, here Link has such a much better animation, because it's not like he does the thing and then the rest, and then he goes back to... They really made it a nice continuous animation there that it looks like he's actually conducting the whole thing. Why did they mess it up for Melody?
Can't tell you anything. I don't know really much about what the game was like during development.
Anyway, the Master Sword has returned. Its blade once again houses the power to repel evil. The sword of the one true hero is arrived at last. Tune in next time.
Self, I have fully restored the power to repel evil to your Master Sword. And my ancestors are most satisfied.
Why you look so worried then?
I shall continue praying to the gods here. Dolph, please step into the light and return above ground. May the winds of fortune be at your back.
And be with you. Why did he look so sorrowful in that shot? They're like, oh no.
I don't know.
Who's talking?
I see. So, the Forsaken Fortress is already... Yeah, like a molting snake that casts off a dead skin. The place is so empty and quiet, one can almost hear the echo of dead leaves falling to the cold, cracked ground. Why? What ails you? What? Lose that long face. The monsters are gone from the world. Doesn't that make you a little happy? Turf, I think that fish is full of bullshit. Turf, I have troubling news. Ganon has not shown himself above the seas since Valou unleashed his fiery wrath upon him. And what's worse, there is not a creature stirring in his space of operations in his world. The Forsaken Fortress. I cannot imagine how it is possible, and yet I cannot shake this foreboding feeling I have about Princess Zelda. Dove, we must search for all the Triforce shards, so that we can head back to Hyrule without delay. Well, since this is absolutely urgent and we should not delay it, how about we delay that? And end this episode here. With you shooting another boat. Come back here.
I'm going on the hunt for boats.
Boats?
For boats that shoot first.
Boats, 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 and more boats. Thanks for the rubles. Only a green one. How dare. Cheapskate. Yeah, anyway. With no time to lose, we're gonna see each other next time, I would say. Hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.